Hola, hola. Hey, good morning. So here I am in my studio, and I was painting. I was painting this. Let's see if you could see it. Okay, I was painting my hawk in the background there, just kind of adding some color to it, some highlights and such. And suddenly I got this huge message, a message to share with you this morning. And I am Patty, by the way, for those of you who aren't familiar with me. I am Pati Maez, and I received this message to share how I handle stress, how I handle difficult situations, how I bring myself back to a grounded place. And so I'm sharing with you how to do that and how I do it. And for the most part, I pause when I start to feel myself coming out of my body, or I'm getting anxious. Perhaps I walked by, the television and it was on and there was news that I don't want to hear, or I come to my computer, I lift the top and suddenly there's this news about CDC and hearings or this or that, and there's just so much out there right now, right? And so, hey, welcome. Thank you for being here with me this morning. I was painting, and I was painting this hawk. And for those of you who are just coming on, I was just adding some highlights to this painting, and I got this download to share a message about how to come back from stressful situations, how to come back from watching the news and getting so upset about what's happening out there in the world. So, first thing I do is I remind myself, I have a list of things that I am passionate about, list of things that I love to do for myself and for, sharing with other people. And on that list is creativity and painting. Painting is very important for me to delve into because it helps me get rooted. It helps me just get away from thought and thinking and pressures or stresses of life. So the other thing I do is write. I sit down and I just type away, or I just write with my hand and a pen and just write whatever is, just download all that information onto a piece of paper and or type it into your laptop. It's I just find that it's best to do it with my hand. So anyway, first thing I do is I sit someplace quiet. And now the gardeners are here today, trimming the rest of what we didn't finish the other day. And what I do is I sit and I take a deep breath. I fill my belly with that in-breath and I hold it for a couple of seconds and then I release it. And you'll notice that my shoulders don't go up when I breathe. Like, hold my breath in. We think we're taking a deep breath. The reality is that we're holding our breath. Hey, Amy J, good morning. Thank you for being here. So I'm talking about how to relieve some of the stresses that are piling up on some of us. And it is with the breath work. And so then again, I just sit quietly and I take another breath in through my nose, then my nostrils, and I hold that breath. I make my belly as big as the moon so that way I can fill my whole body. And I can still talk because I'm conscious of where my breath is. And then I slowly release it. And I take another deep breath in, filling my belly. I take that breath all the way down to the soles of my feet, and then I bring it all the way back up to the crown. And that way, I can just go ahead and allow myself to be present with what is here within me. And this is one way for you to relieve some of the stresses, because there's a lot of information that is coming through. We've got trolls, we've got real facts, we've got miscellaneous information that is causing a lot of angst and a lot of depression, suppression, oppression, and it's causing all kinds of medical issues for people. You know, we keep hearing about the deaths. I post the deaths because I like to be informed and I like to honor those who have crossed over, and especially the families who are having to deal with the silence, the separation. They couldn't be with their family members, and they're with their family members and have to register that they have died. So the whole point of this video, bringing it back here, is to take that deep breath. And so if you'll notice, the whole time I am breathing, I'm taking that deep breath in, filling up my belly, and I'm releasing it. And then I'm sharing all this information about the news and the stresses that are coming through. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you went back to work and then they said, okay, you got to go home now. You can't come to the office. Or maybe you have kids and there's all this talk about schools, right? We got to send our kids back to school. And what are we going to do about this? And keep breathing from your belly, filling your belly and releasing. So I drew a card today, my typical ritual. I drew all my cards, but I'm just going to share one card, and it's the blank card, the blank shield. And the blank shield is an awesome way to begin again, to allow yourself to begin again where you are by taking that deep breath, filling your whole body, and then releasing it. Find a quiet place in your car, at your desk, in the kitchen. Just lean against the counter. Just look outside. If you can't go outside, at least, take a picture if you don't have a view of something. But if you don't have a view and you have a wall, you're looking at a wall outside, create a picture with your mind, something beautiful. There's so many ways to tap into the beauty of life. So deep breath in. And slowly release it, allowing yourself to be present with what is here. So I just wanted to let you know what was happening in my world. I came into my office so that I could paint and write and work with some of my clients, giving animal readings today. If you'd like one, post animal in the comments and I'll be happy to reach out to you so that we can give you some insight on what's happening in your life, okay? So quick video to say thank you so much for being here, and also I love you, and give yourself some love and make sure to take that deep breath into your body and slowly releasing. So I'll talk with you soon. Reach out, say hello if the stresses are getting to you. I'm here, I'm available. I've rearranged my schedule to help those of you who are in need of support or guidance or insight, whatever it is that you need, even if it's just to say hello. Okay? Reach out to all of your friends and family and say, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with all the ups and downs that you have been through. Honor the lessons that have come through from all of that. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Gotta run. See ya.